stats, and we've got 1437 helping us out with the casting. And a quick update on the groups. It does look like OG and Vici are confirmed to be the top 2 seeds of their groups. This game, and of course Vici's other game against EG, will determine who is that number 1 seed.
10 seconds remaining.
Looking like, to say the least, EG and Newbee having a hard road ahead of them, but we're going to see whether Newbee ban out Invoker Io or Invoker Earth Spirit. Do you have a preference, 1437?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Never.
Dire team ban.
Do you think that
10 seconds remaining.
And do you think there are picks for Newbee? It's more player comfort or it's play style? Because I know some teams don't pick heroes just because of the. Okay. And the Night Stalker ban out. Okay, well that's also another Newbee target. Newbee, as you just mentioned, they love aggression. Night Stalker is something they've played a bunch coming into this tournament, but Newbee get first pick, and I am unsure. I'll have to double check my stats on whether I feel like they know how to play Earth Spirit because a lot of the Chinese teams do, but I don't know how confident they are with it. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oh.
Dire team pick.
Okay, how do you feel about it being picked up first here? Because I always...
Did you play? Yeah,
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it...
Reserve time.
Really, it could be just OD.
It's actually pretty funny as you mentioned that. I was looking over some of the, common picks and bans for Newbee, and they ban Earth Spirit and Faceless way more than any other heroes by far. Just what you were mentioning. If you don't play the sort of defensive heroes that can handle that, you have to deal with it. But then it comes out from OG, and this is a very strong hero.
Dude. Hero, they can support.
I wouldn't be surprised though if they show some flexibility. That's the other thing. I do feel like OG, one of the I wouldn't say more flexible teams, because actually I think Complexity also swaps roles around quite a bit too. But OG, very flexible. And for their next pickup, they can keep it all hidden like they did kind of in the previous drafts, just picking up another support or what could be a support if they feel inclined. I don't actually know. Are OG in favor of Oracle? I feel like that's another one from here that occasionally we see come out this early in the draft. Oof. Okay.
Newbee's turn to pick.
So it's just going to be the Gyro from OG. This is all around generally just, a lot of teams enjoy OG as a solid carry that seems to get a lot done early game. OD, as you mentioned, the Astral, going to help out some maybe in team fights against that. But I don't know, if the Gyro gets up an early BKB, it does feel like you've got ways of handling that Q, the Arcane Orb coming out of OD.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
It's here. yeah, support.
You mentioned the gyro mid, but we have seen a couple teams try to run. Oh, okay, yep, and there's that spirit pick. We've seen a couple teams try to run the gyro mid. Obviously, you don't have the range advantage. Do you think it's just the matchup against OD is awful here, or do you have other reasons for pointing out? It's just a
Get to play and
10
Rock.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
that, yeah. Oh,
Reserve time.
you want the
Dire team ban.
gyro.
Newbies turn to ban.
So they go with the bat ban out. Obviously, we saw how Moon was very effective on that hero, and then OD banning out Zeus. This is another staple for Newbee. We've actually seen Juon play already in this tournament a couple of those support Zeus games where they use the ult very effectively for scouting. I'm just wondering
5 seconds
how effective Newbee's Earth Spirit will be, right? That seems to be the big factor when you pick it up. It has to get work done. No worries. The Earth Spirit, I feel here, it has to get a lot of work done. Otherwise, it's a bit of a whiff on the pick. And
But same Earth.
Dire team
Hero
ban.
who will get you then Spirit at one of the things that I think was
Newbies turn to pick.
Rock chat that here. Yeah, sure.
10
Yep.
seconds
That up.
remaining.
Send
5 seconds remaining.
I like how you have great prejudice towards the gyro mid. You're like, look, it's doable. It sucks. I don't want to see it. But
I don't.
even if Chen, so that depends on whether EG drops another game to Vici. So I didn't get to the EG Vici game. Obviously, we were costing this one. I don't know if OG's manager is like, hey, EG looks really good or really bad, and maybe they should try out new strats here, because as you said, I think if you think that Vici will take it 2-0, you try something out. And Newbee Docs here, this is like both sides, I would actually say, have really strong team fight.
Newbies
And
turn to pick.
Nyx, this is
That's pick. Thumbs up. Like, OG one. That's what it is. And big target fixes hero you can have it.
yeah, I think
Nyx is such a good
10 seconds remaining.
it's probably off lane, I'm guessing, right? I've seen this be
5
something Moon
seconds
runs
remaining.
before.
Nyx.
Except
Reserve time.
Nyx against the dogs here, obviously the Ion Shell there can be pretty dang nice to have up.
10 seconds remaining.
Disruptor.
Dire team ban.
Well, I've seen it before. It's very lane. They're in, like I said, to the late draft. That pretty much.
10 seconds remaining.
But
5 seconds remaining.
again, I
Reserve time.
after the
Newbies turn to ban.
deal damage.
10 seconds remaining.
You need a couple, so you their ultimate
5 seconds remaining.
ultimate. I mean,
Dire team pick.
Nixon burn that shit up. Look, Newbee. I really.
Additionally, I feel that. How do you feel about the disruptor pick? Just from, I mean, I obviously understand there's the vacuum static storm combo, which can be really great.
10
But beyond that,
seconds
do you think it was
remaining.
also a bit of a block pick because they were worried about Doxia having a rough lane if the disruptor was picked against them? Yeah.
Yeah,
Assassin.
Yeah.
and there was a
Turn to pick.
Yeah. How does she generally lane against OD? Obviously, refractions mean you don't have to.
there's like
Oh.
this, but absolutely, it's hard for it to get right, but you don't need to say it.
10 seconds remaining.
No, yeah, the-
Mhm.
5 seconds remaining.
she's picturing Woody And that's-
Reserve time.
oh, custom and
Yeah, I've seen Newbie try to pick this up before, and it's gonna be Moo on Lycan. Yeah.
like
Also, if they can, they'll of course do the put the Ion Shell on the Wolves play, and that's just extra harass. You already mentioned there's some nice synergy here with the dogs here. I think obviously, right? You can.
mid off try to help him Gora the no. To play.
Yeah, I also it's Miracle on the Templar Assassin. This guy's really good. I mean, they just gave him a snowball hero, and that's what Miracle seems to. Well, he excels on a lot of things, but he's very good with stuff like the Invoker or the Templar Assassin, which relies on winning that mid matchup and snowballing. So, just a little surprised that Newbie let that one through, but we're gonna get into it. Do we have any interesting pickups here? A crit doesn't start with an early smoke. Do you think that's something that Chens really should always go for? Oh.
Like
Yeah, we have seen. You were saying?
by all the games and then
30
them
seconds to
needed
battle.
like you are support early game with Regia or something as they're gonna go out and have the name this so that you can half level get smack OD and mid. One of the things
The battle
both
begins.
ways is like it.
I was meant
Yeah.
to have this.
It's the point where it doesn't take just all
They actually did end up swapping Moo and Hal back, which is, it's also a standard, but Hal's Lycan is pretty dang well known, right? This is a Hal classic, so he's very comfortable on this hero and getting work done.
That's interesting. I don't maybe they were trying to do a point. We'll see.
Oh, we hear a roll in onto the Templar Assassin. I'm not sure if it's going to result in too much other than some harassment here, but always good to help out your mid laner a bit.
Well then, but yeah, it was but flash go smack they're really lane like soon all this food and then
He got the shock. He got the Hadoken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Newbee is gonna have
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
so
So, oh, okay, there's gonna be another roll in, doesn't manage to quite hit. That cannon actually already skilled up by No Tail, so no Rocket Barrage here, but the Satyr doing so much work, No Tail. They do manage to get the last hit on him. The return kill, the Satyr might be able to get Lei. Chuan is also low. Lei goes down, and the Satyr might go around and kill Chuan. Okay, no, Satyr's just gonna kill Hal, maybe? Fly does have a magic missile, or the Hal. Oh. He didn't heal all the way back up. Okay, this is just Satyr gaming, right? Okay, they actually do roll in onto Fly here. Oh, Rocket Barrage is up, and now Lei is probably gonna fall. Chuan looking dangerously low as well. Fly and the salve in between Rocket Barrage onto Hal. He'll go down. Chuan does make it out alive though. That's something.
the again, this is guys. Okay. And and that happened because he had so you can't revenge to
And you mentioned that when I asked you about the Chen getting the smoke, it's because it's something we've seen in a lot of other games. Another roll in onto mid, just shy of Miracle. Is there gonna be an Astral just for her? No, okay, so... But you're showing us exactly why it's good that the Chen bought out there, because now the Venge is tanky and had so much regen in Sados. Sados win games.
Yep. And now like in switch or something. Already so far in top. Okay. Back to basic. Oh. I got if Boon.
Radiant's
Yeah, he's not
bottom
gonna do
tower is under attack.
Didn't he TP up there?
I don't know. I think.
Oh,
HP's.
Radiant structures
yeah.
are fortified.
In...
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And...
Gone.
This is not easy, as you're pointing out, right? This lane, not ideal. And also, the Earth Spirit has been poking around mid. You know, Miracle's fine with it. He's like, I've got refractions, come at me. And they take bottom tower just then. Like, what, that was a sub 4 minute? Bottom tower is so important for the Radiant. Okay, OG off to a good start, I'd say.
An article of faith.
So obviously for a newbie, you've had not the start you'd want for your carry. You've got a disaster in the bottom lane, to be honest, because you've lost a lot of map control. How do you salvage this?
What you need? Yeah, oh, like it's the walls of they. Oh my god! It's around here. Tower doesn't really rock.
Okay, yeah.
I till the soil of your flesh.
And God.
Yeah.
I feel
Nice.
good and kind of both.
And taking quite a bit of damage. He's running up, Miracle chasing. Deciding, I guess they're not gonna... No, he just walks around to try and let Fly get in. They don't have anybody coming down from the north, and Moon Eats is Fairy Fire, wanting to make sure he's fine. So, that'll be the end of that. This is... Yeah, this game is already... I mean, yes, they got the kill on Moon on the top lane, but we can see from the net worth that it is pretty dang in favor of OG right now. And if you're Hal, I'm not sure. He can try to jungle maybe. Oh, what's going on in bottom? Rocket Barrage coming out onto Tule. Will they be able to find some more? OG's coming in though as well. A lot of heroes are half health. The Rock Boulder's roll in doesn't manage to hit, and now reinforcements are here. Crit and Fly. The stun comes out. The Rocket Barrage going in onto Moo. They will lose the Gyrocopter. Can they find more? Looking like they'll just back out.
They had to bring for heroes.
A gift from the goddess.
Maybe they one levels. It's just a level 5. It would be against
Yeah, and I think even while this is happening, right, Chen has been stacking this camp for the Templar, the Ancients for the Templar Assassin. She can take that.
plane.
Oh, there is gonna be a glimpse
Yeah,
back on him. Can he find a way out? He's going down. That's good. Chuan, he's murdered a few people.
And he's fine. If his level, he can actually do a lot more too. Honestly, all of New, like this whole lineup is all based off levels. Very good. They need to get getting 3 kills and that's the right move. But right now, Moon is just being like the gold back, the XP actually, sorry.
What a
Yep,
guy.
2
Trying to
big
make it
kills.
even, He's trying to give us an even game.
Top.
Okay.
Miracle.
Oh no.
Oh.
And this is it.
Truth is all
The Templar Assassin, 1, it's Miracle, 2, it's Templar Assassin. Even if they have Moon feeding them, okay. With a cooldown as well, now the Rocket Barrage again, he is surrounded, the Roller comes through, he is stunned up, whoa,
he's
silenced,
silenced.
no right,
Oh,
Rocket
no.
Barrage.
Much more XP again. They're right there.
I think, the OG's just trying to make sure it's more of an even game, although we do see the first Vendetta coming out.
Oh, he's
Moon,
Vendetta,
oh.
but yeah, he's gonna freak.
Radiant's top
Attack him.
tower is under attack.
Okay. No matter what.
Yeah, and I think maybe he was worried the creep would take it if he didn't stun.
A lot of
Reason.
for that.
Radiant's
Jeez.
top
Yeah,
tower is under
Moon.
attack.
It's looking not so great for him though. A lot of gold, isn't able to get off the spiked carapace due to the stun. Finally gets it off here. He's still very low in the astral imprisonment,
But
plus
Blade's
1
gonna
auto.
take a lot of
Radiant
damage.
structures are
Oh, he does get an impale. That's something.
So one of the is just gonna die.
Yeah.
Newbee really high spells they use to up tower push off. They have no mana, that's the issue. Just don't have any mana.
Oh, the stun comes out onto Moon. Now there's a cooldown. Astral imprisonment means he
no.
dodges one of them and the second one as well. Now they don't have that big ult, but again, the Chen creep's doing so much work. All these units coming in and they're body blocking. Oh,
Alright.
a Miracle. He wants to go in for the
Yeah,
auto
they-
attacks. He's gonna melt strike down the OD. They are caught in a kinetic field. Juan only level 5, and as you talked about, no mana, but oh goodness, the Rocket Barrage, and then also the Side Blades. And Hal coming in, but he is
Buyback.
taking too much damage. Both Spirit should force them to leave. There's so many Chen creeps if he rolls in. Okay, that looks to be it, and OG get the gold advantage off of that one.
Alright, on. This
Dire's
super
top
tanky.
tower is under attack.
This is like Fly is having a field day here, and I feel that even though Crit has been roaming a lot, he's obviously been stacking, sacrificing a bit of his farm to do that. He's doing fantastically too. Yeah,
Or off.
Chen.
They're winning. Okay.
Yeah, Chen apparently a good hero, I think is what the summary of that one is. But
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I was actually a little surprised. I mean, I don't know if it's just because it... I do know. I was a bit surprised it wasn't banned in the third or fourth round. Oh. Okay,
he misses
Moon.
that. I don't know, Moon! Moon
Cool
just
down.
can't seem to hit power.
Oh, you don't need to hit Hal though when you got Swap and a magic missile coming out.
Yeah, nice got earning charges. He's so happy. They're gonna do Roshan 10 minutes in. They're Gucci. They're so happy right now. Like this is the dream.
Yo, with Meld Strike, with, you know, already half a Daedalus created for this Templar Assassin at 10 minutes in, she has Meld Strike and then the Hell, like... Yep, this is good Roche time.
Has fallen to the
I don't know what exactly to say, I guess. It's obviously, we can see 7.5k gold lead already up for OG, over 5,000 experience. Even though Newbee have taken a couple of good kills here that you've talked about, catching out Moon, catching out No Tail, it doesn't feel like it's enough.
For sure, this gold lead is like absolutely insane for 10 minutes. I don't know how many games have there been like this.
They get the roll, but immediately immediately swap away.
Yes,
Magnetize is
no,
out, and he
I missed.
glimpses backwards though under the static storm. He pops his stick, as you said, the hand of God, negating a lot of that damage. Moo getting very low, goes down, and now Miracle is just standing there and fighting. Not to mention he is the Aegis, by the way. He doesn't have to worry about this too much. Rocket Barrage onto the Rockman. He falls, and now Moon, thinking about going in, manages to land that Impale and chew on, falling. Miracle, I think, very, very close to finishing his Deso.
Indeed, he is.
Oh, and Moon so confident. Midas pickup.
Stat on like having get gold at 11 minutes.
I
don't know.
believe 1,000 gold a minute is the 100% win rate, or only 1% of teams come back from that. It is very good.
Like how many times have people been waiting? This is absolutely insane. Oh, he's a dominant Joe.
Now that's something to mention, though. We've talked about it already. Oh, also the top 5 heroes and the top net worth are all from the Dire team. Obviously the team fight here is good, but you talked about it in the draft. Where are they getting damage from on Newbee right now?
It's just all about ion shells right now. You need double ion shell on wolves, and then they have to that. Like all their damage output is very slow. Oh, that I think it's a big problem for Newbee. They can't just instantly burst the hero down.
Now, Moon is poking around here. He's looking for a pickoff. He should he's going to get caught out by this sentry. He goes in for Chuan. Immediately, Static Storm dropped on his head. He will be a big kill for them because of the gold lead. And they managed to catch him. They did use a big ult cooldown there, though.
Yeah, they sort of had to do that because he died just there.
Yeah, and
They didn't try to ult him himself. That's all. They're gonna take another to
Radiant's
sorry.
bottom tower is under attack.
I mean,
Radiant structures.
if Newbee can trade top, they'll be very happy because the Deso's still coming on the courier. So maybe they can get this top tower in exchange. Although,
Yeah, I feel like John might want to TP into this, but I'm not sure how OG is thinking. Actually, no, they're just attacking tower. They said forget it. It's just 1 tier 1. Fuck that. Go high ground. Damn it.
Is under attack.
They do
There's
have
no way
2
you
minutes.
TP back for that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And this
attack.
just feels like Newbee, they played so well last game. OD don't giving them any space.
Top tower has fallen.
Okay, Miracle is just gonna stand and fight
Yes.
with Moo. Moo has, he does have the Aegis. Moo has stolen 20 int though, and with an Aegis target, there's gonna be a roll in on No-Tail as
He
well.
has a ult.
Magnetize thrown
Lordy.
out. Now Hal coming in. No-Tail's in a really bad spot. He's gonna get glimpsed back.
The flat
Swapped
cannon.
finally from Fly, and the flat cannon gets the OD, and now Hal burned down as well by the Chen Li going to fall. There is a buyback on the OD, but this might just be a
And there's a-
14-minute GG.
The hand of God make all the creep to full HP, and now you're like, okay guys, how do we fight?
Too late.
Everything
Picked
for
off.
trees.
I think it's just it.
GG.
And it is. Okay, after such a back and forth, even game 1, we have a 14-minute GG. I don't know if you have strong thoughts on this one, 1437.
I think they just got the all pick. I mean, that's pretty much it. Right?
Yeah.
Not really much to say on this game. I think OG just late, and we just even have the heroes that they want to play.
So once again, thank you so much for joining me, folks. I'm Alma Down Under. We've been joined by we have Locadope on stats, and then 1437 joined us. If you want to do